Hi, I'm Maddie,
And I'm Annabelle.
and this is
Lobotomy? Maddie can go so much higher than I can. I crap out so much earlier.
So,
We were in the car the other day just squealing at each other.
yes, what was I doing?
I don't remember. I think you were just squealing.
Okay, so we are recording this a week early because I am going to be in Dallas, Texas for Wild Wild Westy. I'm super excited. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I last went. And so I am going to be there 4th of July weekend. It's going to be super fun, super amazing. I am doing a lot of fun things dance wise too. I am following in an advanced Strictly and advanced Jack and Jill. I am leading in the novice J&J with simply and purely because there's a novice shootout where the top like couple placements get to dance with pros,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
watching me lead a pro would be hilarious. And Annabelle's terrified of the implications of that happening to her.
I was like, I would die. I would rather die than lead a pro.
I am also leading a novice Strictly with a local dancer, which will be highly entertaining because I am 5 feet tall and he's 6 foot. Andrew's six something. I don't know.
Andrew, how tall are you? Put it in the comments.
Andrew, comment.
Andrew, put it in the comments. How tall are you?
Drop how tall you are, bro. Anyway, he's at least a foot taller than me. It's entertaining. To watch.
Your cat is breaking the bathroom.
He's breaking his feeder, his automatic feeder. He would like to be fed now an hour early.
Is it an hour early? Yeah, it is.
And so I am super excited. I hopefully will have some fun updates as far as something went well or a silly story to tell. I did unfortunately scrape the crap out of my knee on our river tubing trip with the Atlanta Westies. And so I've got a decent gash on my knee, so I am resting it up as much as I possibly can right now. So hopefully that will be fully to moderately functional by the weekend.
So what is the prediction?
My prediction is I am going to make finals in one of my Jack and Jills, hopefully, which will be fun. I am going to wear one of my cute new outfits I thrifted and feel amazing. And I'm going to have a really good time watching fireworks with a bunch of dancers from all over the world.
Oh my god, I forgot like 4th of July is like fireworks and shit.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not there.
So I'm excited.
That sounds worse than the bars at Swingover. That sounds worse than bar hopping at Swingover. Genuinely, that's no.
So
I am so glad.
those are my predictions of I will have a competitively successful weekend, a good time, and get to wear fun new outfits that I thrifted.
Lovely.
What about you? What are you up to for 4th of July?
I am completely alone all weekend because everybody's abandoning me. As I mentioned earlier, I guess last week. My parents are flying out to Bulgaria this week. Maddie is going to be in Texas.
Woo-woo.
So
Oh,
I will
my
be
ex is
completely
leaving.
alone all weekend, but I do have a 4-day weekend. So I will be spending the whole weekend at the pool. So hopefully next time you see me, I'll have a great tan going.
Yeah, you gotta catch up. I've been doing a lot of outside time.
I got pretty tan the last time we were at the pool.
True.
I will say. I actually did get pretty dark. Comparatively dark.
Yeah.
And I didn't burn this time.
Got a little burnt this Sunday, but
I didn't
nothing
get
like
burnt even last time. I just kind of got a little
roasty toasty.
Yeah, got a little toasty.
I got crispy.
You got crispy.
The first time we went to the pool this summer.
I'm hoping we actually get to go to the pool more this summer. Last summer we didn't go
We went
very
like
much.
twice.
We went like
We didn't
once or
go
twice.
till like August even.
Yeah, we waited a really long time and then we only went like once or twice. And it was bad. I didn't even get to go last year, like almost at all.
Already gone twice, so we're killing it.
Yeah, we're already doing better than last year, but I want to go like at least once every other week.
And then I've gone to our pool, and I've gone with friends. I've gone to the pool.
You've gone more than I have, but you're jobless.
I am fun employed. Thank you very much.
I have a job. I have to pay my bills.
I also have to pay my bills.
I have responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
I have responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
If you can't tell, we just finished filming It's tongue twister episode.
And our brains are mush.
Not that long ago. We took like a half-hour break, but like, guys,
Luck in.
it's really hard to speak anymore.
Loki, are you gonna translate for us? Because we're broken.
He looks like a fucking what's it called? A gargoyle?
A gargoyle.
He's a gargoyle. Did you know gargoyles are only called Did you know gargoyles are only called gargoyles if they actually like have a purpose?
Yes, and so I can't remember the name of the other things, but some were just for warding off evil spirits. But the ones with the purpose were like downspouts or like support for the building itself, like purposeful. But the ones that are just decorative are called something else. Do 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 do. Annabelle is going to look this up for us and let us know what is up. Or maybe we will drop the lore later.
I'm working on it. Give me 1 second.
So it's always fun going back to an event after like multiple years, because I was talking to someone about like, yeah, last time I did this thing. They were like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Then we looked and it wasn't on the schedule, so it isn't a thing anymore. So it's going to be new, and I don't know what to expect anymore because it's been like 4 or 5 years since I've been to Wild Wild Westy. And then we have Carolina coming up like next week. When this
statues resembling gargoyles but lacking a water spout are called grotesques or chimeras.
Yes.
Grotesque, I think, is the word that we were looking for, though.
Yes.
But then chimeras are specifically a grotesque that is a hybrid of two animals.
That would make sense.
Because it's a chimera, yeah. Dude, I've been watching Teen Wolf with my mom.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to, you don't know anything about Teen Wolf because you refused to watch it with me. You watched exactly 1 episode. But there's a season all about chimeras.
Ooh.
And it's so fun. Like genetic Genetic chimeras? Genetic chimeras.
Frog went by. Zoom. Water. Our water was turned off for a little while today.
I think it's our neighbors are playing with the water or fixing the water or something.
And so things are running and finally. But our water's finally back on. But yeah. Coming up, essentially, so that would have been like technically our recap for the past weekend, but coming up.
Yeah, I will hopefully have spent the whole
time doing what? By the pool? She's going to have spent all of 4th of July weekend by the pool. I will be in Dallas, Texas, but this coming weekend we are going to Carolina Summer Swing for my birthday weekend. Woo woo! It also, fun fact, is my first time being on staff, so I'm very excited. Woo! Officially, we have
a hotel room, right?
Yes, we have a hotel room. We're all taken care of. It's going to be amazing.
Lovely.
But yeah, no, it's going to be a really good time for the next couple weeks, so stay locked in. Follow us on socials. We'll post things on our personal accounts as well as the Lobotomy account.
I'll do my best, guys.
But yeah, so today we thought we'd have a little fun with y'all, and I believe this one is more adding me personally and my choices in.
We're about to roast the fuck out of Maddie, guys.
So lock in. We're going to start with red flag, green flag. And Annabelle is going to essentially... How are you structuring this one? Are you just listing out traits?
I'm listing out traits. I've got a list of 22 traits, and we're going to decide if they are red flag, green flag, and debate.
Yes. We're working on it. My self-worth is rising. We're working on it, man. Okay? Leave me alone.
The bar was in hell. Now it's just 6 feet under.
I think we moved it to ground level. No. It went from hell to 6 feet.
You're impressed by ground level behavior. Hence, the bar is 6 feet under.
Yeah, well, your bar's in heaven, so...
Yeah.
Rude.
Where it should be. I don't believe in heaven, so my bar is on Mount Olympus.
Fantastic. All right, what's number 1?
They call people out no matter who it is. Parents, friends, family, whatever.
I would put green flag, but also like the antagonistic side of that could be a red flag, right? Like if you're calling someone out for a good reason and like you're
I think that's why it's call out, not
yeah,
like argue.
yeah.
I think it's just calling out,
But
like
I do
call
want
out
to
poor behavior.
add that caveat of I think it's a green flag, but if you are just looking for fights everywhere,
Yeah,
that's gonna get old real fast.
I agree. I think that's a green flag. And I'm assuming by like the phrasing being call out, it's like specifically calling out poor behavior or
Yeah,
calling out when someone is misinformed or something like that, like where it's like necessary.
yeah.
Because like I honestly I would break up with someone if they were just like silent,
During like yeah, for sure.
if they just like let me get berated or something, or like if they listened to their friends like spout some like bullshit and just didn't say anything because oh but they're my friends and they mean well and da 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 da. Out.
But also
I'm gone.
there's also the like slight caveat of something that's gonna particularly irk me is if I'm handling it and you call him out
I guess so.
like that's a caveat of mine. Like I can handle myself.
Yeah. But like also back me the fuck up.
Back me up for sure. But
But don't take over.
don't take over. I don't need you to defend me.
Yeah.
I would like you on my side.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think like if I'm standing somewhere and I just like overhear someone say something and you just stay silent and don't say anything, ooh, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
If you're letting your friends and your family get away with poor behavior just because they're your friends and family, I don't give a shit.
Not great.
I'll call them out.
Yeah. Every day of the week you will.
I'll call out anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Pull up.
So I think green flag in this specific, and like
Yes.
in the context of calling someone out versus like
I just want that caveat. Like
yeah,
those
like
little caveats
not
there.
argumentative, just like just calling people out.
Yeah.
For like specifically bad things. Yeah, I think that's green flag. Number 2, very competitive.
Oh yes. I love a drive to do things. I understand why you're looking at me in that way, but a drive to like keep up with me, do better than me, like let's go, let's have a healthy competitive like banter, like let's try and one up each other nicely and encourage each other along the way, but like come on, let's go.
Yeah, I think my toes. Oh no, I must hide my toes. There we go.
No free foot content.
No free feet. You guys can pay for that if you want.
Contact her directly.
Anyway, I don't know. I think like I don't want you to be complacent.
Yeah.
Like, but I also don't want you to have to one up me all the time.
That's something I genuinely don't mind. Like I don't mind you like again, don't put me down for what I've done, but like hey, you know that super cool thing you did last week? Yeah, I did that and I'm like, that's celebrating the cool thing of mine. Like we're moving forward. We're both doing cool stuff. Like that to me, because I'm also hyper competitive.
Yeah, I'm competitive. I mean, you've seen
Yes.
me, but like also I don't think I want that from I like that in my friends. Like
Yeah.
I like competing with my friends. I don't think I want that in a partner.
I can see that.
I think if I'm like if we're celebrating my accomplishment, I just want to celebrate my accomplishment and
Yeah.
like let that be its own thing. And then if you accomplish something cool, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like obviously we're going to celebrate each of our accomplishments, but I think like I don't like the idea of having to like one up someone or like have to do better than someone because I'm like do better obviously like
Yeah.
you should be doing better, but I think the only person in a relationship that you need to be competitive with is yourself.
Yeah, with very competitive, I think it's like a general trait that I'm encouraging versus like directly combative.
Mm-hmm.
Where like
I feel like I would feel
one-up
like not belittled, but like I think
less than.
I think it could I think repetitively,
Yeah.
if it was like a constant thing versus like obviously like sometimes it calls for competitiveness. Like
Yeah.
if we're playing a fucking game, obviously like
Be
play
competitive.
the
Let's
fucking
go.
game. Like that's the whole point. Or like if we're doing shit like the way that we were doing shit at the pool. Like if you're
Yeah.
gonna like try and one up me there,
Here's a backflip. Let's go.
Absolutely. Like absolutely do cool things. But like I think if we're talking like general traits where it's just like I come home and I'm like, oh, guess what I did today, and like da 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 da, and you're like, okay, well I did this, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me have my moment.
Yeah.
We can get to you, absolutely, but like let me have my thing. We can get to your thing. We'll celebrate both of us. We both deserve the praise,
Yeah.
but like,
but I don't think that's naturally just competitive. That to me is more just your partner putting you down.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah. I don't think I would appreciate competitiveness as a
Yeah.
trait.
True. I absolutely would and
I
enjoy
wouldn't
it.
call it a red flag though.
No.
I would just say like I would say beige. It's a beige flag.
And I think for me, like it is almost like I do need a little bit of that competitiveness.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I function as a human.
Mm-hmm. Number 3 is being clean and tidy is a must.
I mean we've talked about this before. Our versions of clean and tidy are different, and I think that's the bigger like green flag versus red flag
I mean,
for
this
me.
is clean and tidy. I
Yes.
think that encompasses everything.
Yes, but no, because your version of clean and tidy is different than my version of clean and tidy and like different from
Well,
other
yeah,
people's.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
so I think the green flag for me in this context would be having a similar idea of clean and tidy.
Yeah. I think I like it. I think it's a green flag. I think it just means you were raised right.
Yeah.
I think not like obviously not trying to be like people aren't raised right if they don't know how to clean, like whatever. But like I think it's a show of respect.
Yeah.
Like the amount of effort that you put into keeping your space clean, the amount of effort that you put into keeping someone else's space clean, I think that's a show of respect, and I appreciate it. I think it's full on green flag.
Yeah.
Because even if you happen to be cleaner than me, like it's gonna make me want to do better.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is a good thing. And if you happen to be like, that's why I'm like, I don't think I would be okay with someone being less clean than me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't want to have to pull your weight.
No, I don't want to pull your weight. It's less even that. It's like I want an equal, right? I don't want it to be a problem if I'm a little messy because I am a little messy.
Yeah.
And, but I also don't want it to be like I have to do all of your cleaning as well.
Yeah.
Because there is a bare minimum, like a baseline that I require as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'd be okay with someone if they are on the like same level as me or higher, but I think if you're any lower than me, we're going to have an issue at some point or another.
Yeah, to me, I think it's just work ethic.
Yeah.
Can you get stuff done when it needs to get done?
Yeah. I think it's just like, for me, it's more of like a initiative thing. Like, I don't want to have to tell you what to do. I don't want to have to like ask you to do the things. Like, I don't want to like,
yeah.
Like, I just don't want to have to like go behind someone and be like,
yeah. The like
I hated that so much.
The mental load.
That tickled. You can't see it. I know you can't see it. I don't know if you're cutting this out. If you do, great. If you don't, for those of you that didn't, just because you can't see it, a fruit fly just ran up my nose. Okay, we can return.
I think my thing is really just about like I don't want to have to deal with the mental load of like giving you a list and reminding you constantly. Like
Yeah.
if I want something done and I ask you, that's different than like, oh, you never are ever going to pick up a hand and do anything unless I ask directly. Like that's a different.
Yeah. I'm also just I'm the type of person that like I don't like to ask people to do things. So if I see that something needs to be done, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, by the time I ask you to do it and you actually get it done, like I could have done it 3 times over. So I'm just going to do it.
Fair.
I'm like, I'm not going to wait for you to do it. So like, I like someone who's going to like see the same things that I'm seeing and do something about it rather than assume that I'm going to do something about it or like not care about it.
Yeah.
So. But
what's next?
Next is interested in all world news and wants to debate and discuss.
Green flag.
So here's the thing. As long as it's not like you're playing devil's advocate, it's the debate part that makes me like suspicious.
I want to edit it to open discussion.
Yeah. Like obviously I want to talk about the things because they're happening in the world. We're going to have to talk about them. They affect all of us, whatever. The part that I don't want to do is debate anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to debate whether things are good or bad.
I don't even mind that. Like it's good to talk about for me. Again, I do have that kind of competitive nature where I do like to see someone with an opinion, with a thought, with a drive to do things.
Yeah.
So
I like it when they have opinions, but I also don't want to have to defend my opinion. Like, I don't want someone that I'm gonna have to like argue with.
Yeah.
About like, especially when it comes to like world news and stuff like that, where it's like, I don't want to debate human rights. I don't want to debate any of that stuff. I don't want to debate like,
I mean, if we're debating whether or not it's a human right to have certain things, yeah, no,
yeah,
that's not a green flag, but that's an opinion, not interest in news and willingness to debate and wanting to
yeah,
discuss it to me.
yeah. I think discussion, green flag. I think debating, not so much. I could do without the debate part of it because I think I would like I would feel defensive
Yeah.
too often, and I don't want to. That's not the right place to be defensive.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5, drinks milk.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
And stop.
That one was so random. It was like on this list of like super serious things, and it was just drinks milk, and I was like,
red flag.
And I think it said of the cow variety.
Any if you drink straight milk of
If
any
you drink
variety,
straight milk, gross. Gross.
I'm good. Thank you.
Gross.
Next.
Number 6, hates popular things.
No, that is a red flag to me.
That is such a red flag.
They're popular for a reason. Pumpkin
Also,
spice.
why do you have to hate things?
Pumpkin
Let
spice
people, like-
lattes are popular for a reason because they are tasty.
I don't like them.
That's fine, but like you.
I mean, I don't do coffee and I don't like pumpkin. So like it just.
But it's more like the people who like make fun of people for getting a popular drink or something
that
like
part.
or wearing a popular piece of clothing or liking a certain band, and it's like they're popular for a reason.
Yeah.
It's because somebody else also likes them. It's not a why can't
Dude,
they
I was
like
a One
it?
Direction girly.
Like
if you like hated on One Direction, I'm like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, why do you have to hate on things? Like just let people like what they like. If you don't like it, totally
great.
fine.
Like you're not forced to like it.
No. But like hating on something, like I just don't understand that.
Red flag.
Red flag. Okay. 7, hates cats.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Cats are one of the most consent-based creatures. And if you dislike cats, it's probably because you cannot understand their boundaries.
Yep.
I'm not saying that's for everyone.
That's exactly why I put this on that list. I put that on this list because I was like, I need to talk about this part.
I know some people have like childhood things where like they got bit or scratched or they're allergic or like I get it. But in general, if you are just like I don't like cats personality-wise, they are very.
If you're like dogs are so fun, dogs are this, that, the other. Cats just are suck. Cats are boring. I'm like, no, you just don't know how to respect boundaries.
So, nope.
Yeah. Huge red flag. That's one of the biggest red flags, honestly. Like I said, like personal taste, obviously, like if you don't want a cat as a pet, I can understand that. Like it takes a different type of person to have a cat as a pet. Your cat, by the way, was just petting my cat.
Yes.
As he walked by. Like I understand that if you're allergic, obviously, like you don't want to be around them. That's totally fine. Like, and if you have bad experiences with cats, I understand that. What I don't understand is people that are like, cats suck. Cats have terrible personalities. Cats are boring. Cats are evil. Cats are this, that, the other. I'm like, no, they're actually not.
Yep.
And I absolutely trust my cat's
vibe checks.
My cat's vibe checks. Because I'm like, if my cats don't like you, you gotta be a really bad person. Okay, number 8. Takes everything seriously.
It's a beige flag.
Yeah, I'm like, take things seriously, but take everything seriously. I think that's a red flag. Have a little whimsy.
I know I'm a very silly little guy, man. Like, you cannot take me seriously 24/7. You will have a bad time.
We gotta have goof.
But I want you to take life goals seriously. I want you to take like serious things seriously. But everything is leaning more red to me.
I think the everything part of it, I'm like, no,
I'm good.
No, because I don't want to have to worry about like how you're gonna perceive something.
Like I would like to laugh a couple times a day, and if you're taking everything seriously,
I'm also like I'm the type that likes to like roast people. Like I'm that type of person in a relationship. I'll diss on you. Like I'm not mean. I'm not mean by any standard. But
by
like
any standard,
I'm not mean. I'm not mean. Let's get that straight. But I do love to make little jabs because I think it's funny, and you are more than welcome to make jabs at me. But if I can't make a jab at you without like you freaking out and being like, well, that's not true, and that's I'm like, obviously it's not true all the time, but like,
chill out, bro.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to poke fun.
I do think the more we talk about it, the more red flag it is. The everything
Yeah.
part.
I just heard a child scream outside. Like, okay, number 9. Surprises at work.
No. Red flag, red flag, red flag,
So red
red
flag.
flag. That is my place of work, business. Hey,
If we've made plans that like, oh, you're gonna come pick me up from work and we're gonna go do lunch or like go grab a coffee, whatever.
and you've
If I've asked, if you've like told me you're bringing me coffee at work, or if I've asked you for coffee, or if you know, I think the only time that it's like okay is if like
I don't like surprises.
I don't like surprises, but I think the only time I'm okay with it is if um like I've run out of the or like if we're living together or something, or if staying over at your place or something, and like I run out really fast because like I'm in a rush and I didn't have time to grab breakfast or whatever, and I like get to work and you like are behind me and you've brought me like breakfast. I think that's really sweet.
Please text me. No surprises.
I think it's sweet to a point. I think if it's like
No surprises. I don't do them, especially at work.
yeah,
That is not a place where you should surprise me.
no. I don't typically like surprises, but I do like when people are thoughtful.
Yeah.
And so like in specific cases, I think it's a green flag because I think it's just being thoughtful. But 90% of the time, red flag. Don't come to my place of work. Also, why aren't you at work? Don't you have a life?
Either way, I just
But like if it's one of those things where I'm like I'm in a rush and you know that I'm like freaking out because I'm not making it to work on time, whatever, and like you know that I haven't eaten, whatever, or
yeah.
like I've forgotten something. Ooh, absolutely. Like come bring me something.
Give me a text. Shoot me a text. Tell me that you're doing that.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. And if I have the time to respond to your text, then I have the time for you to stop by.
Yeah. I think that too is like if you're gonna come surprise me at work and expect me to give you my time, that's a problem. But if you're like, oh, I'm dropping something off for you, I think that's sweet. Or like sending something to my work, I think that's sweet.
Again, I'd want it to be discussed because what if I'm not expecting it and don't check the front desk or don't like if
Yeah.
I'm out of the office or like I'm not going to tell you 24/7 what I'm doing at work because I'm working.
You also work from home.
I do. But like
So yours is a little different.
but at the same time like it's just I don't like even when I worked in offices and stuff like
Yeah.
no. No, thank you.
Yeah. I think certain scenarios, I think it's okay and I'm cool with it, but 90% of the time I'm like don't bother me while I'm at work cuz I'm usually running around like a headless chicken. And I don't need to add more stress to that.
No, thank you. Please do not throw off my groove. I'm already doing that myself.
Emperor's New Groove. Okay, number 10. Lots of tattoos and piercings.
Green flag.
Green flag most of the time.
It's a green flag.
There are certain tattoos that I think are red flags. And there are certain piercings that I think are red flags.
Do you want to elaborate?
There are like just certain tattoos that you see a lot more on like Republicans. There are certain tattoos that you see more on like more.
Yes, but to me that's a different personality trait, right? The tattoos and piercings as a gender.
I think getting tattoos and piercings not necessarily a thing, but I think the type of decisions that you make of what you should put on your body, I think that speaks to who you are as a person. Yeah. So I think the type of tattoos and piercings
are gonna depend on other things, though. Is my kind of my thing.
Yeah,
right. Like
absolutely.
That's gonna depend.
But like if I'm going on a first date with someone and I see a tattoo of a naked woman on their body, I'm out. That's all I need to know. And like if you feel comfortable just sticking like tickle bitties on your arm, I'm out. There is no
reason for it.
There's no reason. So like that's what I mean, like types of tattoos. Like if the first impression, I know nothing about your personality and I see like a naked woman on your arm, I see like anything that could be kind of offensive or whatever. If it's silly, that's one thing.
But
if it's silly and stupid, like that's a whole other thing. I don't care. But like if it's offensive or like crude, I'm out.
Yeah, I can see that.
So like in that case. But typically, like, just the type of personality who gets tattoos, no.
Green flag.
Green flag. I love people that are tatted, for the record. I mean, I got my own, so, like, whatever. But, like, there's certain tattoos that I'm like, I'm judging. 11. Ordering for you.
So, I am going to put this in beige because...
I would also put it in beige.
If you know me well enough that you can order successfully for my dietary restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
That is a green flag.
Ditto.
if you are doing it because you know what you want me to have or things like that, or like
If
an
you're making an
assumptive.
assumption, I'm out.
Yeah, but if like you know my dietary restrictions and you're like you would love this and this, because I honestly am usually the person who orders
Yeah.
for the group kind of person. So like it's nice when someone else does that, but it's also like I can definitely rally the herd and get us all kind of organized.
Yeah.
And if we're sharing something, I'm usually the one who orders it to make sure that it like accommodates my dietary restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to make sure that it's on me and not on you for that. Because
Yeah.
it's like some of my dietary restrictions are deathly go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the thing is
My dad, when he was like,
oh
like I grabbed this. So in Bulgaria we have these it's called tertor, but it's essentially cold cucumber soup. So it's yogurt watered down with cucumbers that are like diced in there, and then dill and garlic. Um, and I saw it in the fridge when we were at my dad's place because we stopped to go to the pool and I stopped to get food. And I saw it in the fridge and I got really excited. I was like, Maddie, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait for a second while I eat a bowl of this. And I was like, but you can't have any because it'll kill you. My dad goes, what are you talking about? I was like, she's allergic to dairy. And he goes, yeah, but this is yogurt. And I was like, no, yeah, dairy.
cow milk.
It was like dairy.
So yeah,
But
not a
no,
fun
I
time.
agree. I think if you're like, I think it's a green flag when it's like, oh, you know me so well, you know what I would order.
First date, you try and order for me, out, gone, goodbye.
Anytime, because I have ARFID and I've got like dietary restrictions, so I'm like, if you're trying to tell me what to eat, I'm out. I also hate when people hate on picky eaters. I think that's a red flag. I think if you hate picky eaters, I guarantee you, picky eaters, people with ARFID, anything where it's like dietary restrictions, those people are very considerate. And I think usually the complaint is like, they're so inconsiderate. They're so like picky about wherever we go and da 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 da. And like, we always have to like accommodate them. And I'm like, honestly, no, because most of the time I'm panicking internally and being like, okay, I can eat this thing at this place. I can eat this thing at this place. And honestly, I will also like, there's so many times where people are like, oh, I want to go to this place. I'm like, yeah, for sure we can go. I'm not going to get anything.
Because like I have like deathly allergies.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's not even like being picky.
No, and like that's the thing
like,
though, is
you cannot eat it.
People will call me picky.
Yeah.
People will refer to me as a picky eater.
I call myself a picky eater because it's really just more difficult to explain to people that like I physically cannot force myself to eat certain things. Like I have ARFID, and it's like, if you don't know what it is, I think we've talked about it a few times on here, but it's essentially like the same way like nails on a chalkboard will make someone have like a visceral reaction to something. I have that with foods, and it's awful. And I don't want to be that way. So like when someone like gives me shit for being picky, that's an
cute.
immediate red flag.
It's not
for me.
Cute.
It's rude. It's genuinely rude. And I'm never the type of person to be like, oh, we can't go to this place because like I don't have anything to eat there. I'm like, no, we can go. I'm just not going to eat there.
I will figure out something I can eat.
I'll figure out something. I'll either get something somewhere else, or I'll find like, I can usually, like, most places have fucking fries, okay? Fries and chicken. Like I can find that almost anywhere.
Meat and potatoes.
I'm like, I can find fries anywhere. And honestly, that's good enough for me. So like,
yeah,
no matter where we go, I can usually find at least one thing. And if I can't, for some odd reason, I'll figure it out. I'm not putting that on anybody else. But if you're going to be mean to me just because I am picky, we're going to have issues.
Because yeah, no, my dietary restrictions are my problem.
Yep.
Not yours. But if you make them yours, that's a problem.
Yep. Okay, moving on. Number 12. Calling you pet names instead of your name.
I love that.
Green most flag. Of the time.
Green flag.
It depends. I personally like it. I know you have a thing about like people saying your name and you saying other people's name.
I have a weird thing where like I just...
There's a name for it.
There is?
It's something Nomia.
I don't have like an emotional attachment to my own name. I don't know if that makes any sense to people, but like...
It's an autistic thing.
Because you're autistic. But yeah, like, you could call me Bob for all I care. As long as I know that you're referring to me, great. We're good. Like, I go by Maddie, Madeline, or MK, and I have no preference to what you call me. People call me Mads. Like, I've never had a preference for what you call me as long as I know you are referring to me.
I want to see what this is called. It's like
But I really do like pet names. Like, I think they're really cute.
I do love a pet name. I actually what I like more is like a nickname
Yeah.
that's like an inside joke
Yeah.
type thing. I think I love that. If you come up with a good nickname, and like I'm not saying you're trying to come up with a good nickname. If it just happens and that is what you call me, I love that. Like in Gilmore Girls, you haven't seen it, have you? No.
Yeah.
And
Bits and pieces, but not the whole thing.
yeah, in Gilmore Girls, one of Rory's boyfriends in the one in college, who's my favorite, by the way, um, he calls her Ace.
Okay.
Um, and I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
I think that's the cutest thing ever. Um, what is the
So my name Madeline is really long, and so if anybody ever calls me my full name, I tend to like elongate their name to match, and I think that's fun.
Alexanomia?
Alexanomia, what is it?
The aversion to names, a recently identified psychological phenomenon where individuals feel paralyzing awkwardness or anxiety when using others' names in conversation or having their name used.
I don't have paralyzing anxiety, but it's not
No, but it's
like a
like
priority forefront thought for me.
it is apparently a thing though, where like people are just like averse to names. It's a essentially a phobia, but it's the same thing as like like alexithymia, where you can't like name your emotions.
Yeah,
It's like the same kind of branch of things where it's just like
it makes
you
sense.
have a thing about names.
A weird brain thing.
Yeah. Anyway, fun fact. Fun facts with Annabelle. Number 13, cleaning for you when you're not home.
Oh, green flag.
If you live together.
Green flag.
If you live together,
If you're
green
pet
flag.
sitting for me, if you're in my house,
Yes.
like if you got into my house,
I'd be concerned if you just showed up at my place and started cleaning. I also, the only thing also is like, if I don't know you very well and you try to clean my place, you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna fuck it up. So, like, do it right and green flag. Do it wrong. I appreciate the consideration, but like now I'm gonna go have to like fix everything.
Yeah.
I mean, have to go behind you and fix everything. Also, like, and if you don't have a way to get in my house and you're cleaning my house, I'm concerned.
That's a whole other problem.
That's a whole other person. That's breaking and entering. But typically green flag.
Yes.
But also like just
with caveats.
With caveats of just like do it right. Do it right and it's a green flag. If you're like trying to clean for me and you're actually making more work for me, we're gonna have problems. Ellington has things to say.
Nothing to say, just space to be in.
Number 14, speaking positively about an ex.
Green flag.
I think green flag. I also think being friends with your exes is a green flag.
Yes. I
think if you are like healthy enough as a person, if like that like in the breakup was amicable, like
I don't think it's great. Like a necessity though.
I don't think you should be friends with like bad exes. I don't think like if it ended poorly or like if it was just like not a healthy relationship, then obviously like don't. But like if it was just like an amicable split and it was just not working for either of you, I think it's a green flag that you're able to be mature.
Yeah, because there's a reason you were with that person.
Yeah. I also, speaking negatively about an ex, I think is a red flag.
That's another thing. So, like,
because you have experiences, but like, I think when guys are like, "Oh, my ex was crazy," I'm like,
no, that's like kind of like where if someone hits on your partner,
oh, I don't care.
In fact, I think that's a good thing. I would hope that other people find my partner attractive. Like,
I think it's funny. But like, I don't care, but it's about their response to it.
The people who are like, now I have to kill them. I'm like, whoa, chill.
I don't do jealousy.
No. I mean, I do, really. But like, I don't.
There's jealousy and then there's possessiveness. I
don't do possessiveness.
I like when people get a little jealous. I like getting, I also get a little jealous, but I think it's cute when people are like a little jealous, but like, don't make it my problem. Don't make it anybody else's problem. If you make it a problem, it's a problem. But I think jealousy every once in a while is kind of cute. Um, Posting multiple things a week of you on like socials.
I think it is in general a green flag, but it would be a no from me, dog.
I think the same. I don't. I'm not a very public person.
That one, I mean, with my last breakup, people are still finding out about it.
Yeah.
People I see weekly are still finding out about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to talk about
Yeah.
my stuff. It's not your business, it's my business. I'm not going to drag people through the mud. Like,
Yep.
just, I'm not going to hype you up. Like, I would love to post, like, occasionally, like,
Mhm.
I am dating someone, here it is.
Yeah.
This is my partner. We did a very cool thing. Great.
Yeah.
But, like, to me, having someone that visible into my day-to-day life, if putting that publicly is not my vibe.
I think I would be okay with a partner posting about me and me posting about a partner in the same way that I post about like my friends. Like when I hang out with my friends, sometimes I post a quick little Instagram story. Like, I mean, me and you have more posts together than I do by myself at this rate.
I think you are the person I have the most posts with, for sure.
Yeah. So like, granted, we live together and we travel together, and like pretty much everything we do is together. But I think,
But I'm a lot more comfortable posting with you than I am posting with a partner.
yeah, I mean, same for the most part. But I think in that same kind of sense where it's just like we happen to be out and I think this is a really cute picture, I'm gonna post it.
Yeah.
It's not like I need the world to know that I have a partner.
Yeah.
That's not for me personally. But I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a red flag when someone is posting a lot about their partner. If anything, I think it's a problem when you're hiding your
For
partner.
those of you who are just listening, my cat Ellington has just nuzzled his nose into my armpit. So thank you.
He has a thing for armpits and it grosses me out. Okay, number 16, not on social media at all.
Neutral flag.
I think it depends. There's certain things where I'm like, are you not on social media because you're hiding? And because you're not allowed to be on social media? Because like certain things will not let you open a social media account.
Just why neutral? I'm not going to make a
It
split second
depends.
judgment there, but I am going to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's a green flag.
I'm
but
gonna
not-
ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask about it. I want to know why you don't have a social media account, and if it's just like I don't think it's good for my mental health, cool, totally fine. I got you. But yeah, I think neutral. I'm curious more than I am judgy of it. Number 17, spare key after a month. If they give you a spare key to their place after a month.
I'm okay with that, but I think it depends on why. Like, I am a big proponent of like someone having a spare key to my apartment, especially
Yeah.
with my creatures.
Yeah, I think if there's a reason for it,
But if
that's
it's
fine. But if it's just like, oh, like if you're moving too fast, no.
Yeah.
Slow the fuck down. Pump the brakes. It's been a month. You don't know me that well, and I don't know you that well. 3 months
give
in?
me unsupervised access to your place.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess it shows that you're being that you're trusting me, but I still don't. There's something off about it. I think after a month, unless there's like a specific reason of just like, hey, I'm going out of town, can you like check on my pets? That's one thing. If you're just like, oh, I've known you a month, here, have a spare key to my place. No.
I also think that's a life stage thing because, like, I'm almost 30. The relationships, you tend to know what you want in a relationship more, so it's easier to move it along faster. And so, like,
I don't know anybody well enough after a month. It doesn't matter how old I am. I think a month is just so little time.
but I don't think it's like, oh, we're gonna get married. It's like,
No.
oh, okay, I can come over whenever. Like, it's a more of a like ceremonial thing where like, okay, if I leave something here, I can come back and grab it, or if like, because that's
I'm
the
like,
thing to me is,
I don't know. That's that. I'm so iffy on it that I'm like, a month in, it feels like just too soon to be doing anything where it feels just a little bit too serious.
Yeah, I think like 3 months is probably where I would be actually comfortable with it, but I'm not gonna count it as a red flag a month, and depending on the circumstances.
If there's a reason for it, fine. It's not a green flag either way, but if there's a reason for it, it's not a red flag. If there is no reason and you're just giving me a key to your place a month in, no. Red flag, I'm out. Number 18. Super close with their parents.
I can't do it. It's not a red flag, but it's not
It's not
for
a red
me.
flag, but it's not for me. I like be cool with your parents, absolutely. Like if you get along with your parents and you hang out with them, whatever. Like I still hang out with my parents every once in a while. Like, am I close with my parents? No. Do I hang out with them? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's just.
I don't think it's a red flag. It's just not for me.
I think that's it. Yep.
Yeah. Number 19. Never had a pet.
We're not going to be compatible.
Red flag. You've never taken care of a living thing in your life?
I don't think it's a red flag because like I can respect like, oh, I've been busy with work, I've been traveling. Like I can understand not wanting one, but at the same time, you are not going to get along with me if you do not like creatures.
It's more just like, okay, I guess so, because like also at the same time, I am very judgmental of people who get pets but then actually don't like they don't take care of them properly.
Yeah.
Cuz I'm like I've known people who like have a pet and then don't take care of them and leave it to like their parents to take care of or their roommate or their like partner or something, and I'm like, why the fuck did you get a pet if
Yeah.
you can't like clearly you're not a pet person. So like I get that, but like
We're
not being a
compatible.
pet person, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me specifically, red flag. Because if you can't take care of a pet, like I don't know, just weird. But like if it's a thing, also I do understand it being like, oh, I travel so much that like it wouldn't be responsible.
Yeah.
But we're also just not compatible.
Yeah.
So number 20, very independent.
Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag. Green flag.
Green flag, I think. I'm trying to think if there's like an instance where I think it would be bad. But I think in every instance I can think of, like, I want you to be independent.
I want to be able to leave you for 3 days and come back and everything be fine.
Yeah. I also don't want you to throw a fit if I need my alone time.
I need you to.
And I don't need you asking me for help for everything.
Yeah.
Because you're a grown adult.
That one.
I'm also an eldest daughter. So are you.
Yes.
I'm not taking care of anybody else. You're learning.
I'm learning.
Number 21, calling their parents mommy or daddy. I put this in here specifically for you because it is a giant red flag.
Green.
Red.
Green.
Red, 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 red.
Green.
You're not two. Grow up.
That's what I called my parents my entire life. Why would I change it?
It makes me so uncomfortable.
Shout out to mom and daddy.
Especially with the amount of like people who call their significant other mommy or daddy.
That is a red flag to me. That is
all of it is gross. All of it is gross. I just hate the words. I honestly hate the words. You're not 5. There is no reason for you to call anybody mommy or daddy.
Father.
Dad. Mommy and daddy is like for kids. Children.
I am their child.
Like small children.
I am their child.
Small children. You are small, but not in that way. Young children. Toddlers. Like, once you're like 8, mommy, daddy should stop. Mom and dad. Mom and dad. I don't even care if you go mother, father. I don't care. I call my parents the like equivalent of mom and dad in Bulgarian. Like I very rarely actually call my parents like mom or dad.
Yeah.
Very rarely. So like, but it is the equivalent in Bulgarian. It's comes easier to me. Okay, last one for the red flag, green flag.
Okay.
Doesn't have friends of the opposite gender.
Red flag.
Red flag. Red flag. I know so many people that would be like, green flag. No. Red flag.
Red flag.
Extremely red. Okay.
If you are incapable of treating the opposite gender
in a platonic way,
in a platonic way, how do you move through life?
Yeah. Also, I get really annoyed when people are like, you can't be friends with like, when people tell me like, you can't be friends with guys because like they all want to sleep with you. I'm like, do you want to sleep with all your friends? Is that what you're telling me? Because also red flag. Also, I'm bi. So
Nobody's safe. Everybody's prey.
I'm like, if you're worried about me being into someone, like, technically I shouldn't have any friends, period.
Have you been into every person you've ever met? Because the answer is no. The answer is no.
I'm also demi, so at this rate, just like,
It's just,
the chances of me finding any of my friends attractive or
yeah.
like appealing, sorry, chances are low. Tough luck to all of you people who are my friends.
All right, now to Annabelle's favorite part.
Bare minimum or princess treatment?
And I have a feeling we're going to disagree
On almost all of these.
on all of these.
Okay. I have a lot of these, so we might not get to all of them.
Okay.
But we might need to like go faster. Like you can have one sentence explanation,
Got
but
it.
other than that,
Lock in.
I think we gotta like
Lock
speed
in.
run these. Okay, number 1, texting to make sure you got home safe.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Buying you flowers just because.
Princess treatment.
Um, I'm neutral on it. I don't actually like flowers.
It's the act of.
I like it. I like the concept of it. I think I personally don't like flowers, and I don't know that there's anything that I would want a constant supply of.
Yeah. Little gifts.
Yeah.
Princess treatment.
Princess
Just
treatment. I think.
Yeah.
I think. Liking and commenting on socials. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Genuinely, like if you can't pay attention to what I feel like sharing with the rest of the world, why should I share anything with you?
Yeah, exactly. Number 4, good morning, good night texts.
In between, depending on their like if they're avid texters, if like I think that's going to depend on communication styles.
Most of you are going to hate this princess treatment. I hate it. I don't need you to tell me good morning, good night every single day.
Like especially if we're talking, like that's the thing is I just
unless we're like living together, I roll over and you're like, good
there.
morning.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes sense. But like, I don't need to know the moment you woke up. I don't need the moment that you went to bed. I don't need it. If we're actively talking and you're like, I'm going to bed now, good night. That's one thing. But like, I don't need them all the time.
Everybody needs.
In fact, please don't.
Have you seen Baby? He's asleep.
In your armpit.
In my armpit.
Number 5, planning surprise date nights.
I don't like surprises, but princess treatment.
But like putting something together and like not
like having a date night and then you making the surprises, I can get behind.
Yes. Still, not like taking you out and being like, surprise! Like, I think it's more just like, I've got everything planned. This is what you should wear. This is the vibe we're going for. We're going out.
Love it. 10 out of 10 requirement, but also princess treatment.
I think also princess treatment if it's often. If it's like an often thing, I think that's princess treatment. But I think every once in a while, you should absolutely do that.
Yes. I also think, yeah.
Yeah.
Dinner time.
Okay, number 6, carrying heavy bags. Also, caveat real quick, I am, for most of these things, even though I am bi, most of these I am making based on if it's a man doing it, because I think with women the dynamic is just very different.
I am neutral on gender of the person.
I think in this specific, because I think with women it's more of an even standing. I think men need to work a little harder. You have so many benefits in the real world that I think you need to work a little harder in your relationships because women are already down a peg.
I'm going
to
go with I like to carry my own bags because
I feel strong.
I feel strong. I feel like a strong man. And I absolutely will carry your bags for you and make you feel like a princess. So, like, I do think it's princess treatment, but I like it.
I think it's bare minimum, but I also want to do it.
Yes, like, let me princess you.
I think it's bare minimum to carry something for someone. Like, if you're watching them struggle, I think you should absolutely help.
Watching them struggle? Yes.
But, like, even just, like, if I'm carrying 6 bags and you're carrying nothing, you better fucking carry something. But also, I will fight you on it. I will not let you take it. So, like, bare minimum, however.
Princess treatment, good luck.
Number 7, paying for non-date things. I think that's princess treatment.
I think that's princess treatment for sure.
I think paying for dates. Like, this is why I'm saying men specific for all of these. Like, the caveat for all the bare minimum versus princess treatment, I think this is all men specific, personally. I think paying for dates is bare minimum as a man. At the beginning.
I like the split.
At the beginning.
Actual opposite. I like to split until there's been a minute and then we can take turns.
At the beginning, you are paying. Because I'm already, I guarantee you, putting a lot more effort into everything and putting a lot more money into everything than you are. Because, like, I'm usually, like, I'm wearing cute clothes and whatever. Like, there's just a lot more effort and energy and money being put in on a women's side typically.
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 And again, I am also answering these gender neutrally.
You are, yeah.
But also, I agree.
That's why I wanted to make the caveat. I'm like, I am answering this with the caveat that, like, this is a man that I'm talking about. Because personally, like, I want a different dynamic with a man versus with a woman. Personally.
Next up.
Handwritten love notes.
Princess treatment, love it.
Princess treatment, also love it. Not love notes, but like little notes. I don't particularly like super lovey-dovey stuff. I don't want
like an ode to me.
I don't want sappy shit, but I do think it's cute when you write like little notes or like stick something in like a pocket or something. I think that's so sweet.
So cute.
Number 9, bringing stuff when you're sick. Assuming you don't like live together.
Princess treatment, love it.
Yeah, I think princess treatment. We're actually agreeing a lot more than I thought we were.
Me too.
Number 10, pulling a chair out at dinner.
Why?
Bare minimum.
Why?
Bare minimum.
I don't even care.
Bare minimum. I think it's cute.
Don't even give a shit. I don't even...
Chivalry. I think it's cute.
I'd put it in princess treatment at best.
To be fair, I'm usually sitting first. I'm immediately sat down. But I think it's really cute when someone like pulls out your chair. I think it's bare minimum though. I don't think it's like anything that should be... It's not difficult to do. So bare minimum.
Okay.
11, compliments regularly.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. You should like your partner.
Wild.
Wild. Number 12, celebrating all accomplishments. Small or big?
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. It doesn't need to be a party, dude, but like, give me props.
Give me a hug.
Give me props. 13, giving you a hoodie or jacket when you're cold.
Bare minimum, you better do that. Sorry.
I want to be princess treatment.
You better do that. It makes me feel like a special little flower, but you better do that.
I think it's really sweet when like a man will give you his like suit jacket when you're out to like dinner. I fucking love that shit. However, princess treatment. But I love it. It is like you should do it if you are a man and you are dating me. You absolutely, like, I'm telling you now, you should do it. However, I do think it's princess treatment because also, like, I'm usually carrying a jacket everywhere I go. I mean, you know me. Even if I'm sweating my ass off, I usually have a jacket.
I don't.
So I know I usually give you my jacket.
I think I've given you mine once.
Yeah.
When I was boyfriend of the night for the friend group.
I don't even know where that was, but yeah. 14, holding the umbrella. Like, if you're both standing under the umbrella. The reason, I'm going to say princess treat, or not princess treat, I'm going to say bare minimum, but the reason I'm saying this is because, once again, I'm talking specifically about men. Men, the ones that I date, at least, are taller than me.
This is exactly
It's just a logistics thing.
Logistics-wise, everyone's going to be taller than me, and the taller person should carry the umbrella.
Taller person carries the umbrella, and it's just logistics. It's bare minimum, but it's not even like bare minimum you should be holding the umbrella for your girlfriend. It's bare minimum you should be holding the umbrella because you're taller. And I don't want to be like this.
That one.
Like, I just don't want to stand like this. That hurts after a while. Also, I really hate carrying things above a certain level. My arm gets so tired so fast because of my EDS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crap out so fast. Okay. Surprising you with your favorite things.
Yes.
I love
Princess treatment. Love it. 10 out of 10.
It depends how small the things are. Like, if you happen to be at the grocery store and you saw my favorite candy or something and you grabbed it, bare minimum. However,
princess treatment will make my entire life.
If you go out and get me something, princess treatment. So, depending.
Already at the grocery store, get me something amazing. Princess treatment. Thank you so much. Life, day made. Thank you
I
so
think it's
much.
bare minimum, but also I would do the same thing for anybody else. Like if I'm at the grocery store, I'm already thinking about like, oh, I'm going to see this person today. Like, let me just grab this for them because I know they would appreciate it.
I mean, you know I do this.
I know.
I show up with like
So do I.
your candy and shit. I know.
Yeah.
We do this.
We do this for each other, which is why I'm like bare minimum. Like if this is if this is stuff that I would do for literally anybody, then I'm gonna expect it from people. I'm so sorry. Um 16. Showing interest in your hobbies even if they don't share them.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Bare fucking minimum. If you're not interested in me, why are we together? Sorry, I said it. 17. Carrying you over puddles of mud.
Princess treatment, adorable.
Princess treatment, love it. 18. Walks you home or to your car.
Princess treatment, not necessary. Kind of sweet.
Bare minimum.
Yeah, but you also don't feel safe walking by yourself. Versus
No.
I will.
But also, I'm also the caveat for me is still I'm talking about men. Walk me home or walk me to my car. However, first few dates, you
Please
have
don't.
no idea what car I drive, you have no idea where I live. Safety. I'm sorry. I am a little paranoid and I will admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. But like the first few dates, you are going to have no idea what my car looks like. You are going to have no idea where I live.
Fair enough.
So, with that caveat, after that, bare minimum. Before then, please don't. Stay far, far, far away. Number 19, opening doors.
Princess treatment.
Bare minimum.
I'm perfectly capable of opening my door. It is nice.
So am I. I think it's sweet.
I think it's sweet.
Also, once again, caveat, men.
It's a special like it isn't it's an added bonus. It is not a need.
Nope.
That's why it's princess treatment.
Bare fucking minimum for me. From men, bare minimum. From women, whole different. Like I could redo this entire list from a like if I was dating a woman, and honestly, most of these would be entirely different. So, number 20, replies quick even when they're busy.
Red flag. Dude,
I think
gal, do your life. I love it when you make time for me, great. But like if you are genuinely busy, do not let me be a distraction. That kind of bothers me, honestly, because I am gonna do the same thing. When I am busy, I'm locked in, I'm not looking at my phone, I'm gonna do something, and I have a minute, I will check my phone and I will reply. Like that's what it's gonna be.
I think if it's like it is not hard to send a text.
It is not hard to send a text, but
it takes 5 seconds to send a text. So, I'm not saying you have to respond thoroughly. I'm not saying you have to respond like well thought out or long or whatever. But just be like, if it's not something where like I know you're at work and like cuz usually in that case like I'm not expecting a reply because I know you're busy, you might not have your phone on you, like whatever. However, if it's outside of work hours, if there is no like reason that in my brain I'm like, oh, they're not going to respond because they're at work, a quick text just to be like, hey, I'm actually out with people right now, I'll get back to you in a minute. Totally fine.
That's nice, but also I would prefer just.
But I also would like to know that you're going out.
Just like if you're my partner, I know you're going out. But if we're like just talking, I don't need to know that, and I would rather have a very well thought out text message in a couple hours or even the next morning, and just that's my preference.
I think my standards are so fucking high, dude. If you are trying to date me, you're gonna have to put in effort. And so, number one, I'd like to know that you are out and about. Like if we've gotten to the point where like you are my partner, I would like to know if you're out and about and like you're not going to be available, which is totally fine. You can be not available. You can have your own life, whatever. But if I text you and I have no idea that like you're out and about, I'm going to start worrying after a while, especially if it's not a typical response time for you.
Yeah.
If it's like you typically respond within 5 minutes and I haven't heard from you in an hour, I'm going to start panicking. And it's not like work hours or something where like I'm expecting you to take longer to respond. I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Where are you? What are you doing? Because even you, like, I'll text you sometimes and like you're passed out and I'm like,
You're dead.
she's dead. I'm like, there's so many times I've texted her, I'm like, are you alive? Because like I'll text and then an hour later I'm like, I still haven't heard from her.
How many times has it been? Yeah, I took a nap somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, almost every time. Also, granted, I have your location. By the way, not a thing I would do for a romantic partner until like a long time in.
But
For my friends, immediately.
I do need someone to know where I am at all times.
I do need someone to know where I am at all times, and I love having my friend's location. I love playing like Sims with my friends.
Where are they today?
Where are they today? What are they doing? Like, let me just check in on them. I love it. I fucking love it. I'm not stalking anybody. I'm having fun because I
She's
have
just
no
also
life.
kind of stalking, but like gently stalking,
Gently stalking,
lovingly stalking,
lovingly stalking,
caringly stalking.
But yeah, I think if I don't know what you're doing and you're taking forever to reply, we're gonna have issues because like it takes 5 seconds to send a text, and I know you have your phone on you. Everybody has their fucking phone on them all the time. So like, send a fucking text.
Next up, because we're speedrunning.
Right. Keeping track of things you like or your orders.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. I know all of my friends' favorite things and orders and stuff. All of them.
Fun fact, that was actually the breaking point in one of my relationships.
I don't blame you.
We were
Effort
6 years
is
in.
always the breaking point.
6 years in. I asked him what my like order was at like a restaurant we go to regularly. He had no idea.
Yep.
6 years in.
If it's something that like, granted, obviously like, if we haven't gone to a certain restaurant or like a certain type of place or whatever, and you have no idea, totally fine. You haven't experienced it yet. But if we go somewhere regularly,
and I ordered the
I expect you to
same
know.
thing because I ordered the same thing every time. That was
Same.
the thing that like really got me.
Same. I'm usually ordering the same thing no matter where I'm going because I'm very autistic. Like, and if you haven't noticed by now that like I order the same exact thing every single time I go anywhere, red flag. Okay. Lets you always choose the movies or show. I know this one's kind of like not a non
Red flag.
issue for you.
Don't make me choose.
Also, you have like no taste because you don't watch movies or TV.
Red flag. Don't make me choose. There's a secret third option, which is red flag.
I will say I think this is princess treatment for me because I'm like, I think it's too much to be like, you should always choose.
Always.
I think the always is the key here, where I'm like, I'd love to choose things because I'm also very picky. I don't like really being told what to watch or read or whatever, like listen to.
Don't make me choose, just put something on.
This is why we get along so well. I'm a control freak. So like, I think it's princess treatment, but like, I do like it. Okay. Warms up your car for you.
That is so much work. Princess treatment,
But also, I love it. Warms up your car, cools down your car. Especially the cooling down your car. In Georgia, in the summer, yes. Please cool down my car. I love that one. But I definitely think it's princess treatment. Putting their phone on Do Not Disturb when you're together. Or like silencing it, turning it off.
Ooh. Princess treatment. I feel like I normally just put it down somewhere, forget about it, and then like come back a couple hours later and check on it, which is essentially the same thing.
Essentially. My phone's always on Do Not Disturb, so I actually think that's bare minimum. I think if you're going to be with someone, I think they should have your undivided attention, and that goes for anybody.
Hi.
We've had this conversation, if you can't tell. And the side eye I just gave her. No, I think if you're like dedicated hanging out with someone, so like this is the difference between like you happen to be in the same place at the same time versus like you are actually hanging out. If you are dedicating your time to someone, I think absolutely they should get your full undivided attention. And there's a reason that you have like a D&D setting where like certain people can get through, or like they can call you and it goes through, or something like that, where like if it's urgent, someone can reach you.
I think my thing is the type of interaction, like if you are hanging out, if you're eating dinner, if you're doing an activity, but if like you're engaging with something else like a TV screen or video games or like another activity or like co-working in the same space, like that, those are ones where,
well, that's not like hanging out though. Co-working in the same space is not hanging out.
Oh, it absolutely is. It is one of my favorite.
But that's just like you are together.
Yeah, and like
that's quality time, but it's not hanging out.
I guess I count it as hanging out time.
I don't. Because I'm like, if we're hanging out, we are spending time with each other intentionally. There's an intention behind it.
I like that more honestly sometimes than watching like TV together. Is like co-working or like
Yeah.
body doubling. I
I
think
don't
that's more quality time to me.
I also am someone that's very invested in like things that I like. So if we're sitting and watching a movie, like obviously like if anybody knows anything about me, I am either doing puzzles on my phone, doing a actual like jigsaw puzzle, crocheting, coloring, something. I'm doing something with my hands, but like my brain is focused on the TV, my hands are doing something else. And I'm also the type of person I like to talk, I like to react to the things that I am watching.
Yeah.
And I think if I'm the only one doing that, I get really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like if I'm the only one reacting to whatever we're watching, I'm like, you're either not paying attention, or I'm assuming that you're annoyed with the fact that I'm reacting to it.
Oh my goodness. No. Never.
Well, no, like you're also not this type of person. You also react.
Yeah.
But
Even
like
when I'm on my phone.
exactly. But like I think Frog, get down. She was going for the beans.
So the cats, I have recently discovered that they really want to eat my can of soup that I really
Frog,
like.
get out of the trash can. Anyway, but yeah, I think putting your phone on like silent or do not disturb when you're like spending time together, I think that's bare minimum.
Next up,
Uh, being your personal photographer,
bare minimum. Sorry.
bare minimum, absolutely bare minimum. I do it for all of my friends. My friends all do it for me. Bare minimum.
Next.
Sidewalk rule.
Don't care. Just don't care.
I think it's princess treatment. I know everybody else says it's bare minimum. That's one thing. Like I like when people open my doors for me. I like when people pull out the chair. Pulling out the chair is usually not as necessary because I'm like, first of all, we're barely ever going out for dinner. I can promise you that. Um, I think the sidewalk rule. I'm like, I don't really pay attention to where I'm standing on a sidewalk. That might be a hot take. I don't care.
I might not even notice if you do it. To be
I don't
completely
care.
honest.
I won't notice. I guarantee you, I have never noticed. I think it's cute, but like, I'm not gonna notice, so I don't really care. Cycle tracking, like tracking your cycle,
Bare minimum, honestly.
bare minimum.
Can't do that with me, but good luck.
Yeah, same. I'm like, mine is so irregular, and yours just doesn't exist,
Or
or
does.
it comes twice. So yours is all over the place.
Birth control's wacky, man.
So for you, good luck.
Good luck. Strap in. Have fun.
For me, I feel like it's consistent-ish. I think the better thing is if I happen to like if I mention that I'm on my period, you better act right.
Act right,
Act
bro.
accordingly.
Act accordingly.
Act accordingly. Like if I mention that I'm on my period, because like honestly, like, and this is one thing that I will say I don't do for my friends, but I would do for a partner is like I would bring you little treats or like make sure that you're comfy or like give you extra cuddles, something like that.
Yeah.
So in that case, that's a partner specific thing. Most of these, honestly, I'm like, I'll do this for my friends. Number 28, noticing small changes. Like styling your hair differently, wearing a different necklace, perhaps.
Okay, hold on. That was in a photo.
Yes.
That was like zooming in so you could see.
Nope. Bare
That was
minimum.
excessive. That was excessive.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum for like hair and like.
Bare
oh,
minimum.
I've never seen that shirt before.
Bare
But
minimum.
like sometimes there are scenarios where it's like, oh, you really paid attention. I appreciate that.
Bare minimum if I change my nails, if I have a cute new outfit that you've never seen before, if I do my hair a little differently, if I'm wearing like, because I am personally, Maddie has the same thing. I'm always wearing this necklace. I switch it out very rarely.
If I do.
Bare minimum. Number 29, giving you the window seat.
I'm sorry, this is going to be bare minimum for me.
Bare minimum. I want my head on something. If you take the window seat from me, my head is going to be on your shoulder the whole time. Bare minimum.
I'm claustrophobic. Please give me the window seat. I'll cry.
I'm not even that. I can't hold my head up for so long. Especially if we're like on a flight or something. I will be taking a nap and I cannot hold my head up.
Speedrun.
We're on the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know how many you had.
30.
Okay.
Number 30. Tying or putting on your shoes.
Princess treatment.
Princess treatment, but please do it. Please, 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 please. I love it so fucking much.
I think with like heels and
If
stuff.
you kneel down in front of me and you put on my shoe for me,
I have a thing about toes though, so like don't
I
look
do
at them.
too.
Don't look at my toes. Don't perceive
I
them.
do too. However, I think it's really hot. I think it's really sexy. I'm so sorry for the people who now know too much. Granted that's not a lot, but like I have like a Pinterest board that is nobody go looking at my Pinterest board.
Everyone go find it.
Shut up. I don't even know my Pinterest account username, so like good luck. But I have like I have a Pinterest board that's like called like maybe I am a hopeless romantic or something,
Yeah.
and it's super cute. I love it. I have like a bunch of shit in there, but like one of the repeated photographs in there is like men kneeling in front of a woman and putting on her heel for her. I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. What red flag would make you lobotomize man?
Oh, I have to go back and look at them.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have yours thought out?
No, absolutely not. Give me 3 seconds though.
Give me 3 seconds. Let me go back and look at the red flags. Drinks milk.
Drinks milk. You know what? I can get on that one.
Drinks milk.
I think like
I think so.
I don't think it's one that we've talked about, but like I think at this point, with my experience with life and everything, just lack of drive, lack of goals.
You know what would actually like drive me up the wall?
What?
Having no initiative or like what's it called? Weaponized incompetence.
Weaponized incompetence.
Immediately, like I'm sorry, but that's straight up abusive. That's an abusive trait. That's not even like a red flag. That's straight up abusive. I'm so sorry if I'm offending anybody with that, but also if I'm offending you, take a look at yourself.
Take offense. And with that, please follow us on socials.
Woo!
And we'll see you next week, which will be 2 weeks for us, but only 1 week for you guys. So see y'all soon.
Guys, math is hard.
Math is mathing. Bye, y'all.
Bye.